to the 33rd Annual Grafton Christmas Parade, presented by Columbia St. Mary's and organized by the Grafton Area Chamber of Commerce and many wonderful volunteers. Rumor has it that the Grafton Harley Owners Group has stepped off of the parade starting gate, so any minute we should be seeing the Grafton Harley Owners Group coming down the road. Again, if you could please try and stay off the road as much as possible. The candy will come to you. Please be very careful and enjoy our show. As you can see, here come the Grafton Harley Owners Group coming down the road, so please make sure that you get out of their way as they're heading down our path.
Got that. Thank you.
Wait, is this one on?
Yep. It's a great morning for a Christmas parade. We couldn't be happier to be here with all of you. As you can see, the parade has started. My name is Pam King. I'm the Executive Director of the Grafton Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm so aptly joined by my daughter, Becca King, who's going to help me commentate for this great day. We have so many great assistants, and as the parade goes on, we'll continue to keep you abreast of what's going on. The Grafton Area Harley Riders, this group has been together for more than 10 years, riding in parades and coordinating fundraisers like the Judy Bernardi Cancer Golf Outing, which will be held the Saturday after Labor Day in 2013. Over the past 7 years, they will have donated $50,000 to breast cancer research. Just want to remind you that this group sort of tells us that everybody's coming through. As you look ahead, I would say we've got about 2 minutes before we start seeing the actual units in the parade. The Harleys are just here to tell us that the parade is getting ready to begin.
Let him go until he gets in the parade.
So you got the float stuff?
Yeah.
I have all that kind of stuff in this one.
Okay, so what do you want me to write?
Oh, sorry.
Whatever that part said. You sit down. Where do you want me to put it?
See where it says floats here? Down here?
Wait, there was only one commercial that you gave me.
Okay.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
Just thinking about you.
I think Batman's heading his way down the road. If you watch very carefully, you'll see Batman in his Batmobile or his Bat Harley. So don't take your eyes off of him because you could miss him if you don't keep watching. Awesome. Thank you. Becca, how many parades do you think you've been a part of?
Too many. I don't know, probably 16?
At
When I
least.
was a kid?
At least. When I was trying to count this morning, and we moved to Grafton in 1990, which is 91, which is when Becca was born. The first parade that we participated in was 1994. And Becca was bent on being in the parade and was too little to walk, so we dressed her up in a gift box and put her in a wagon, and she sat in that wagon proud as could be going down the parade route. Since then, Becca, I'm not sure how many different things you've done in the parade. Do you have any recollection?
I did Girl Scouts. 1 year I was a partridge in a pear tree. I know I did 4-H. I rode my horse in it a couple of times.
Yep.
And I think that was the last time I was in the parade. Since then, I've been announcing the parade.
I think Batman forgot Robin, but he brought Rudolph instead. off our parade is Captain Emmett Grissom. Emmett directs administrative services for the police department, and he's driving the police department's newly designed squad car.
I guess that means they just look better when they pull you over now.
I think so. It's pretty fancy rig.
It's time for an upgrade.
It is time for an upgrade. We're very fortunate in Grafton to have an amazing business community that helps us by putting together such a fantastic event. We would be very remiss if we didn't take the time to thank Quality Landscape for providing us with this awesome truck so that we have a great vantage point of the parade. Bloom and Olive did some lovely decorations in front of our truck. Carl Harms and his son Buzz are doing amazing filming of the parade, and we're very grateful to have them here. None of this would happen without the Village of Grafton Department of Public Works, Park and Rec Department, and Police Department, because all of them make the logistics and the safety and the setup of this event just run so smoothly for us. We also need to thank St. Paul's Lutheran Church that opens up their doors for us to help do the staging and to have an area that really makes sense to set up our parade. We had 4 brave young men start at Fire Ridge Golf Club this morning and bring golf carts that help us in our staging area, so we really appreciate the help from Fire Ridge. Also, Five Corners Truck and Auto has helped us by providing cars and vans and vehicles to help facilitate the parade. An annual event in our parade is to have one Arnold girl be Raggedy Ann. This is Paige Arnold and her friend Jaden Autry welcoming the start of our Grafton Christmas Parade. So welcome and enjoy the sounds of the season. Again, none of this would happen without the amazing sponsorship of Columbia St. Mary's, a great partner in our community. We appreciate their support of our parade and other events here in Grafton. Without Columbia St. Mary's again, and many of the other donors in our community, this parade would never be possible. Thankfully, we have an incredible business community that brings this all together. So the Grafton Area Chamber of Commerce is so grateful for all of the support of our businesses and our community to bring everything to you today. If I start rambling, just tell me to be quiet.
You don't need to know. Mom likes the microphone, but if you couldn't make it to the parade firsthand, you're gonna get half the show from Pam today.
This is my ballot. Some of the leaders of the American Legion Riders are part of our Grafton community. So welcome to our official Harley riders that are part of our Rose Harms American Legion Post family. This unit includes the American Legion, the Sons of the American Legion, and the Ladies Auxiliary. We are very, very fortunate in our community to have a very strong presence. We thank you all for your service. We're honored to have you be a part of what we do here in Grafton. Wouldn't be the same without you. Becca, in the car we have the president of the Sons of the American Legion, Bill Riedel, the president of the Legion Auxiliary, Sue Trowski, and the president of the commander of the Rose Harms Legion Post, Jim Arntz.
They got the good job sitting in the car, but
right
all the guys behind them still march. We got the Cedarburg American Legion following behind them. They do have a vehicle with them for the non-walkers that are members. They have a flag and rifle honor guard, which you can see presenting arms before them. And we do have veterans marching behind the flag and rifle honor guard. It's good to see those guys back in uniforms and out in our parade.
We're an extremely lucky community to have a fire department that does the things that our fire department does for our community. We're grateful for all of the help that these volunteers, some 80 strong, bring to our community. Keep you safe, keep you healthy. The amazing thing about this organization is that they are run by volunteers. We appreciate all the service that they provide for our community. We have EMTs, a lot of cool trucks.
Definitely a highlight every year for the kids. The kids love the fire trucks, the parents probably don't, but it's always great to see the fire department out in force at the parade with their kids in the trucks, and it's really a family affair for the fire department. And you can
Probably
definitely
want to
hear
get the
it coming.
camera ready because there's probably some pictures we're going to want to start taking. The fire department chief at this time is John Place, and John and his group do an amazing job of coordinating and organizing the safety for our community. We are grateful also that the voters of Grafton decided that it made sense for the referendum to pass, and we look forward to a long and wonderful partnership with our fire department. Who is she? Where is she? She'll be coming behind me. As we know, the Grafton Fire Department is yet another reason why we have such an amazing community. So we're very, very lucky to have them here. There are a couple people that I want to thank as we move forward. Down in the St. Paul's parking lot, it isn't as easy as it looks. It isn't just put people in a row and get them down the road. We have an amazing staging crew who work hard. We get here early in the morning. We set up cones. We make sure that the parade route is the way it should be. We have an amazing crew made up of Brett King, Matt King, Becca King, Matt McKelvey, Michael McKelvey, Cameron Scheel, Griffin Shimp, Ross Treffert, John Worth, and Bennett Worth. Along with that group, we have several other volunteers from our committee, but I need to let you know that it's an amazing thing that probably the average age of the people participating and helping set up this parade is 15. So it's pretty amazing that this young group of people can get it together and get this parade down the road. It's a pretty daunting task. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Grafton's 2012 Outstanding Citizen, Renee Riddle.
Renee is being recognized for her significant contributions to the Grafton area, her selfless dedication to a variety of civic, school, and community groups, and her church.
Becca,
Renee's letter of nomination was submitted by Joe Dean, the chairman of the Stars and Stripes Honor Flight. He stated that her tireless and enthusiastic work with the Honor Flight has been simply amazing. So just a great outstanding citizen, another great example of our community is what it is.
And our outstanding community group, the Grafton Education Foundation. How lucky we are to have an organization that works so hard for Grafton's kids. The Grafton Education Foundation was formed 3 years ago and has awarded $37,000 in grants to teachers in the Grafton area. Board members in the parade include Christy Bauer, Bob Hoffman, Lisa LeMaster, Julia McNally, Shauna Parsons, and Abby Schrader, and April Shanks. In addition, I would like to let you know that you need to keep track. I think they're handing out some soup, so you may want to get your hands on some of that soup that they're handing out. Something's vibrating.
It's definitely a tight-knit educational community around here, and to see the teachers getting grants like that is just as important as the Student Scholarship Fund, which is something that's big here in Grafton also. But speaking of Grafton students, I think we're about to see a couple of them here.
I think there's a few cheerleaders coming down the road. It looks to me like we're seeing the Grafton cheerleading squad coming down the road, and I would assume that I know that we are looking at the Grafton competition squad, the Grafton Gladiators, the Junior Gladiators, the Senior Gladiators, so we have several cheerleaders coming down the road. In addition to what they do here at the parade, we are so lucky to have the Grafton Cheerleading Squad. They're great volunteers. They help in the community on a very regular basis. Most of them were at the Breakfast with Santa this morning, starting at about 7 o'clock, painting faces, clearing tables, helping out with that amazing event. The Breakfast with Santa is sponsored by Cornerstone Community Bank, and we are very grateful for all of the help that Cornerstone provides us for the event, in addition to the Grafton Cheerleaders, Grafton DECA, Grafton Future Business Leaders of America. The breakfast this year was prepared by the Heart of Grafton Family Restaurant, but served by the Grafton Lions as a community service project and also a fundraiser for their organization. Another amazing partnership that we are so proud to be a part of. Dance. Cheer. They never sing it.
Hopefully we'll be fortunate enough to get a little performance out of the cheerleaders here.
Welcome the Grafton cheerleading competitive team, gladiators, junior gladiators, senior gladiators. They have a winning spirit and a winning record. Our competitive cheerleaders participate in competitions throughout the state of Wisconsin, and I think they're at least 6-time state champions.
At least. I remember when I was in high school, a lot of my friends cheered, and they were definitely a part of the award-winning cheer teams. Give us a performance, ladies. Probably span an age from, how old do you think they're, like 6?
I think they're 5-year-olds to high school.
Start them young.
This is one we need a picture of, the banner. And what would a parade in Grafton be without the Grafton High School Marching Band, sponsored by Hallwith Realty? The Grafton High School Band is directed by Brett Dimmer. We appreciate their participation in the parade, and please welcome this wonderful musical group. Behind is Grafton Area Chamber of Commerce President John Worth. Welcome, Grafton Area Chamber of Commerce President John Worth. Many things in Grafton would never happen without Mr. Worth. He is a great asset to our community, as is his business. We appreciate the support of Mr. Worth and the hard work that he does.
What business is here?
John Worth works with Digital Edge Copy and Print Centers here in Grafton.
It's right in the Paramount Plaza, so yeah, if you're ever in the Paramount Plaza and you need some signs or pamphlets or posters, he's definitely a good person to find.
And again, this parade would not be possible without the amazing support of Columbia St. Mary's and all they do for us. We appreciate everything you do. Welcome back again this year. I think this is at least your 5th or 6th year as our sponsor, so we appreciate all your support in our community.
You can see they have a snowman themed float this year, and 10 to 12 walkers are with them. They've got a handful of people giving out some giveaways and some candy.
Thank you.
The good news is the parade is a great place to be sick, I think, because we have a lot of doctors, we have a lot of EMTs, we have a lot of service members. So if you ever need any help, everyone's in the parade for you.
And in the back of the truck is Greg Hartzog, who is the Director of Marketing and our contact with the Chamber. We're so fortunate to have Greg and his connection with what we do here.
You can see here we have the North Shore Marine Detachment, the 1289 Color Guard, and the Marine Memorial Float. May not be with them right now. Hopefully we'll see it later in the parade.
This is the North Shore Marine Detachment 1289 Color Guard. We appreciate the service that these men and all of our servicemen and women across the area bring to our community and to our country and to our world. The Honor Guard has marched in many parades, including the Milwaukee Veterans Day Parade, presented colors for the Milwaukee Brewers for their veterans recognition.
Each of the rifles that those guys are carrying probably weighs 18 to 24 pounds, so imagine carrying one of those rifles with one bicep the entire parade. It's not easy, but the Marine Corps just instills pretty good discipline that they keep the rest of their lives.